Hello everyone, welcome to the Student Development Day. Today's video we are going to be looking at how to use OneDrive. So we're going to look at creating and saving documents, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, okay, and also how to share those documents with your teachers. Okay, so first things first, we need to go over to the Homesdale website. Okay, now at the top here you can see all the tabs. Okay, and we are going to focus on Office 365 today. So what we're going to do is click Office 365 and it will come up with a sign-in page. Now you need to use your email address here. Okay, now the start of your email address will be the same login you use for the computers at school. So for example, 17, for example, that would be at your start of your email address. Now mine is slightly different. Okay, but it would be the same following. So it would be whatever your login is at homesdale.kent.sch.uk. Now, when you click next, it will take you to our organisations page, which is basically our Homesdale sign-in page, and it'll ask you for your password. Now, for this password, it'll be the same password that you use to log on to your school account at school. Okay, now once you've done that, click sign in, and it will take you to this next page. Now, if you're on a public computer, so a shared computer, you do not want to stay signed in, you must click no. If you're on a private computer, so your personal laptop, etc., okay, you can click stay signed in. It will probably help in the long run. Now, it will take you to effectively your Office 365 homepage. Now, as you can see, I've got quite a few files I've used recently via mine, okay, and you will also notice along the left-hand side quite a few icons that you might recognize. Okay, we've got Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, which are your emails, okay, and you also have OneDrive. Now, OneDrive is what we're going to be looking at today, okay, so we're going to go ahead and click OneDrive. Now, my OneDrive is quite full because I use it quite a lot, so I've got loads of folders all very nicely organized, okay. Now, what we're going to do, it will be empty if you haven't used it already. Okay, so it might look a little bit like this. Now, I have added in these folders. Okay, now all you've got to do to make sure your folders are nice and organized is to click new and add a folder. Okay, so you can add any folders, as many folders you want, and so you can keep all your work nice and organized. Okay, now if, for example, you wanted to create some documents, okay, so say you've got some work in for sport. Now, I created this earlier, okay, just a little document, just to show this is what it would show. This is what it would look like when you go into your OneDrive with all your files. Now, say, for example, I need to send some work to Miss Reeves. I need to do some work for Miss Reeves, okay. I will then be able to go up to the top, click new Word document, okay, and as you can see, it will open up a new tab at the top. Okay, now when it loads, you will see loads of different icons as if it was Word as normal, okay, as if you would open it on the desktop app, but this is online, okay, so you can change the font size, the font type, bold, underlined, colored, center aligned, etc., bullet points, okay, you can also insert tables, pictures, headers and footers, okay, it does very much like it would normally. Okay, now as I said, this is an example document, so let's say Miss Reeves essay for Unit 2, Learning Aim A. Okay, now as you can see there, it just says saving. Okay, and eventually it will click saved. Now the beauty of online Word, okay, and also online PowerPoint and Excel, it saves as you work. Okay, there's not the fear that obviously if you do loads of work and then your computer crashes, you lose all that work you've done. It saves as you type. Okay, but what we need to do is to rename this document. So if you go ahead and click the document, okay, you can see here the location is obviously in my area, followed by sport. So it's inside the sport folder. That's exactly where I want it to be. Now this work is Unit 2, Learning Aim A. Okay, and we make sure it's saved as that. Now all you've got to do now is just click enter, okay, on your keyboard, and you can see now it's changed the Word document to Learning Aim A. Now, all you've got to do now, okay, is just close this tab, okay, and it takes you back to obviously your OneDrive folder. Now, you can see here, that is the document I've just created. It was modified a few seconds ago. Okay, now, say for example, I finished that document, I need to send it to Miss Reeves. Okay, you've got two ways of doing this. You can either click this button here, which is share, okay, share the selected item with other people, or you can click these three dots next to it. Now these open up a few more options for you. Okay, you can download it, delete it, move it to another folder, copy it to another folder, rename, etc. Okay, so we want to share. When you click share, it opens up this little pop-up box. Okay, so you are sending a link to this person for this document. Okay, so if I type in Miss Reeves, for example, there she is. Okay, and I know that she is added to that list. Okay, now all I've got to do then is click send, and it will send Miss Reeves a link to this document, which she can then open. Now, when she receives this link, okay, or any teacher, for example, okay, they will be able to open it and they'll see the work that you have done. Okay, now what could happen now is that Miss Reeves might want to leave a couple of comments for you. Okay, now the idea is the little comment section in the top right hand corner, you click it and it opens up this new little sidebar here. Now, if Miss Reeves was marking this, she might want to highlight this here and say a little comment for it and say, this is actually learning aim B. Okay, and then be able to post that comment. Now, because you have sent a link to a online version of this document, okay, so a OneDrive version of it, okay, you will be able to see Miss Reeves live marking it. Okay, you'll be able to see any comments that she makes. So when you open this document later on, okay, you'll be able to click on the comment and you can see on the side, oh, this is actually learn name B. Then you would be able to redo it, okay, and then click the three little dots and say resolved, because you have now done that piece of work. Okay, and then you'll be able to move on with the rest of the document. Now, because this is actually learn name B, we know that we need to rename this document now. So at the top here, we could then click, take out the A, put the B in, and then click enter on your keyboard. Okay, and it would then save. And if I close it down, you will then be able to see when it refreshes. So, oh, it did just refresh. We go back into sport. There it is, learning aim B. Okay, and then we could then, if we wanted to, reshare it with Miss, okay, and then send the link again, basically say I've done the corrections. Okay, that is how you would use your OneDrive. Okay, and that is how you would share those documents with whatever teacher you need to send your work to. Okay, if you have any questions, guys, please do drop me an email and I'll answer the best I can. Have a good day.